رودیک. من به بوچا محل فاجعه رفتم تا از نزدیک آنچه واقع شده را ببینم. من نمی‌دانستم چه اتفاقی در اشرف افتاد. تک تک جنایتکاران جنگی باید در مقابل دادگاه قرار بگیرند.
Hello, thank you so much for having me. I'm Rودیک, member of the Ukrainian Parliament and leader of the Holocaust Party. I have already addressed you at the beginning of the war, when we were bearing arms to fight. Today is day 41 of the war, and I am just back from a small town on the outskirts of the Kyiv city. This name of this town right now is known all over the world, and the name is Boucha. I want to share what I have seen there today. I have seen mass graves of 300 people. I have never seen so many bodies at once. I have seen people killed with their hands tied behind their backs, families killed together, and sometimes people killed alone. They were peaceful people. They didn't bear arms. They didn't have any weapons with them. And though they were killed, they were destroyed by the Russian army, they decided to commit genocide on my people. And this hurts and breaks my heart. We were talking to the survivors today. We were talking to people who came in for humanitarian support. And I'm so thankful to all the friends who are sending us the support that we can give to people. We have spoken to women who were raped so many times, but their children had to watch it. We were talking to mothers whose children died of pneumonia because they had to sit in the basement for 39 days without seeing any light of the day. We have talked to people who are telling us that at the very beginning, they thought that it was a good idea to show their white flags and paint red cross on the cars where they were carrying wounded and write the word children on the side of the car where there were children. There were two boys on the back seat. The boys were carrying white flags because they have seen in the movie about the pirates that if you don't want to fight, you have to carry the white flag. And the car was still shot. It was shot with everybody who was inside because it didn't work. We have talked to women who faced the pain of being raped and who will need to stand up and tell the world what happened to them. Because my decision to go to this terrible place, to take this darkness inside me, was made because at some point, I want every war criminal to be prosecuted. I know what happened in Ashraf, and I want to tell you that I now can understand what happened there. I want to make sure that every single war criminal will be found and will be placed upon the court. Because what I have seen, this pain, this destruction that my people had to face, that doesn't have any kind of forgiveness, and this cannot be forgotten. I'm taking this darkness inside, so it will not be repeated again. And right now, I'm talking to all the world leaders. I'm talking to all the organizations. You need to act now. 40 days was enough to make all the decisions that you needed to make. 40 days was enough to make sure that you stop buying Russian gas and oils. 40 days was enough to give us the necessary weaponry so we can stand up for ourselves. 40 days was enough to figure out where the red lines are. I can tell you where they are. They are there in small town at the outskirts of the city, which is called Boucha. And right now, while we are talking, there are so many places in my country where people are still suffering, where people are still sitting in the basement, their children dying, women are being raped, and people are being killed with their hands tied behind their backs. And I want this to be stopped. And our army can be so brave, But if we don't get enough weapons, we will never be able to win this war. And we want to win this war to stop the horrified things that we have seen. So I would like to thank you for all your support. I would like to share the pain that your nation is also going through. And I want to make sure that at some point the organizations that were created to stop the wars, to make sure that the wars like this one will not exist in Earth, that they wouldn't happen. Thank you, and glory to Ukraine.